What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Swole TCG, and we are out here with that fire deck profile again. You already know what I'm doing this time. Bystial Azamina Fiendsmith, my love, my baby. Carried me through a lot of tournaments. I've won a lot of different box tournaments, and I won a case tournament with it. And I recently just took it to regional. I flopped the regional. Guys, I'm not gonna lie to you, I flopped the regional. I was off. My baby girl kept me up all night, and the lighting in that room is really, really bad. And I just had this pulsing headache, but it was probably the worst Yu-Gi-Oh! I ever played in my life. I already knew I wasn't destined to win it when game 3 of round 4, I drew 3 draws and 2 won-in for my hand after power shuffling. Pretty wild, whatever. But that's RNG, it happens, you know, it's luck of the draw. Sometimes you get shit hands. You gotta live with it. It wasn't my day. I wish I could have, brought home a dub with this deck because it absolutely can. There's no reason it can't. But I'm gonna go ahead and go over the meta with you, how I feel about the hand traps that I chose. I changed it up from YCS Providence. It's a strong deck. It's a very strong deck. It's very powerful. I would 100% run it. I'm gonna keep running Fiendsmith until the wheels fall off. So until they hit it, I'm gonna keep running because that engine's awesome. The artwork's awesome. I love the deck. Same with the Azamina stuff. I think Bystials are really good right now. I think Brandon Regan's insane right now. And I love this deck so much. So I'm gonna go ahead and jump on in and let's get to it.
All right, guys, we're gonna go through the 3 engines, and then we're gonna go through the non-engine, extra deck, and then side deck. I'll give you feedback on the meta and how it's all been playing out. So first up, we got the Bystial engine. We got the 1 branded regain. Trying to get it out of the way of the light. We got the 3 Lubellions. 2 Sornir. The reason for 2 is I wanted to see Lubellion more. I wanted to get Lubellion in my grave. A lot of my stuff in the deck sends for cost. This just needs to hit the grave. It doesn't matter where it hits the grave, and it'll send. So it's pretty nice, especially with how many Bystials I'm playing. I can usually get to Lubellion pretty easily. Magnamut, Baldrake, and Druis. These have been pretty solid. It's okay into the meta. It hasn't really come up with Mitsu. So it hasn't really come up with the location with Mitsu when the tribute, and you can chain the Bystial, because typically when they're tributing, they don't have anything on field, so it's not a quick effect. So it's because a lot of people are too scared to draw right now, so they're shotgunning their prayers inside the draw phase or standby phase, and makes these guys a little bit worse, but it does prevent them from follow-up. When they start trying to go overextending, you can hit one of them. So they're nice, but they're not as good as I wanted them to be. Against Malice, of course, they're awesome. We got the Simple Spoils engine, my favorite part, the Azamina engine. With the 1 Slumber, probably one of the best traps. I don't know why this card's a common. This card's amazing. It's a Book Moon that you can reset and use again. One thing I want to talk about, this was inside my previous videos with all my other Azamina ones. I was actually correct about Slumber. So if you reset Slumber, say you do Hallowed plus Slumber, and you reset the Slumber, if you activate Hallowed and you send the Slumber, as long as you're sending it with another Sinful Spoils card, you will get it. So if, say you're trying to go for Saint and you had another Sinful Spoils card, and this is destined to get removed from play, as long as 1 card hits the graveyard, you can summon it. So 1 card has to hit the graveyard so that you can still reuse the Slumber if you need to go into your Saint. So that's a fun fact that you guys really need to know, that, especially if you're playing any kind of Azamina engine. Slumber's even more busted, because this is proven. I already checked this on Judge's Lounge. It's 100% legit. As long as 1 card hits the graveyard under Hallowed, you will get it. As long as 1 card hits the grave under Hallowed. All right, so this will still remove from play. This hits the graveyard, you summon your Saint. So lots of crazy lines, lots of crazy combos. If you guys want to see combos for the Azamina, just let me know, and we'll get into it. But anyways, back into it. So the 1 Slumber, 1 Hallowed. I really wish I could play more. 2 Deception. You know, we got tons of bricks inside the deck. Deception helps get rid of bricks, like the Charmies and stuff if you're going first, so it's pretty awesome. Everybody wants to ash it. Everybody thinks I'm on White Forest when I play this, and they don't realize I'm on Fiendsmith control, and it's absolutely hilarious. Next up, the Diabell Stars. We got the 1 Vengeance and the 2 Witches. So this is like the perfect ratio for it. Vengeance is absolutely cracked, and like the fact that you can recycle this card is so freaking good. Like, oh my god, it's so good. And a quick effect pop is awesome. And this is part of the reason why I really want to build like a Diabell control deck. Screw White Forest. White Forest is pretty dog. But Diabell, the Diabell engine with Azamina is pretty wild, and this card just is so insane. So, and then the 3 wanted posters. So guys, the wanted posters are absolutely phenomenal, with especially if you haven't used it and you go to Risalago, you go Hallowed, Chain, Wanted, grab the new Vengeance, and then you're going straight into Saint, and then Saint's getting your Omni. And if you're going second, it's even crazier, because sometimes they won't stop it because they're worried about something else coming. And especially if they know I'm on Fiendsmith control, they won't stop that, and they'll wait for the Fiendsmith. Then I'll just bring that out. I'll summon out Saint Azamina, bring out my Omni Negate, then I'll sack Saint Azamina and their card. And now you got a guy that can swing for 8,000 damage, because Il Silva will double the damage. So it's pretty freaking wild. I mean, this engine's insane, dude. I really want to make a more pure variant, but as long as Fiendsmith is in the game, I don't think I can switch away from it. And obviously the best engine in the game. Finally got my QCRs. So happy. I traded my impulses for it. Absolutely love these. One of the best cards, one of the best artworks in the game. 3 Engraver. The best normal summon in the game, guys. I just really want to take some time to talk about this card. Like, this card is phenomenal. We got 3 Lacrima. All right, this card is absolutely broken, guys. Broken. I mean, normal summon, right? People will waste imperms on it. I've had so many people waste an imperm on Lacrima's effect. You go into Requiem, you activate Requiem effect, you waste an Ash on it. Now you got a Lacrima and Requiem engraved to go into Paradise on their turn. So you still end on an interruption with them burning 2 interruptions. It's wild. This card is the best normal summon in the game, guys. All thanks to Requiem, obviously, the craziest Link one, but still, this is the best normal summon in the game. Like, oh god, I love this card so much. 2 tracked. With Joel running around the format, I honestly am thinking about cutting 1 Engraver and then doing 3 tracked, or just maxing out and doing 3 tracked in general and 3 Engraver, 3 Lacrima. But Lacrima will always be a 3. I mean, it's the best card, but with Droll running around so much, seeing Engraver in your hand is not really the best. And getting Drolled on Engraver sucks pretty hard, and Droll is just flying everywhere right now. Everybody's using Droll, so 1 Paradise and then 1 Lurie. The funniest thing about Lurie, if I don't have Lacrima in my hand, like, and I have track, that's the only time, like I don't really bring out Lurie. Like, I don't use Lurie with track. Like, unless I have Lacrima in my hand, I'll use track to get Lurie. But like, if I have Lacrima not inside my hand, I'm using track to get Lacrima, because Lacrima is even crazier. And like, if I get Drolled, I'd rather have a Lacrima on field, and especially like with people using Bell, it's weird. So that's why, like, track gets Lacrima all day, every day. So if you have a track in your hand and you don't have a Lacrima and you're playing Fiendsmith control, you grab a Lacrima, you pitch whatever it is, man. Pitch something. All right, next up, we got the non-engine. Pretty controversial how I went about it. I decided to main 3 Perulia instead of Fualos. I figured you're guaranteed draws off of this. People can sometimes just like pass their turn, not give you a draw, and just cook you with that. And people are never going to not normal summon a monster. So, I mean, at least get a monster on board. So, you know, I just figured this was good. It's crazy in Ryzel and Mitsu. So I thought this was a good call. Did it resolve at all? No, every single time I played it, I got ashed. So I kind of wish I played a little bit more Molt's Armies, and I'll get into that in a second when I go through the rest of it. The 3 Nibiru, Nib was crazy every time I used it. I would not change that. I think Nib is absolutely mandatory inside this format. Nib's crazy card, and if you don't respect it, you can get cooked really easily. And especially with Malice right now, they think they're safe with the backup Agnister cards and playing through Lancia, but you Lancia nib them, it's it's a rough game for them. 3 Droll. This was God card. Every time I resolved this, I won the game. And it's just, except for the one game where I drew all 3 of them plus 2 wanted posters. That was just wild, but I mean, that's just RNG, man. I mean, sometimes that happens. You get horrible hands. What are the chances of getting 3 Droll and 2 wanted poster after a power shuffle? I have no idea. That's pretty wild, but it is what it is, man. You know, you can't win them all. But Droll's crazy. You need to have it in your main deck. The worst card right now, this card felt so horrible. I 100% would probably change this out for 3 Wallace, because this card really didn't do that much at all for me. So it's just like, I don't know why I even bothered. I don't even know why I even bothered with this card. The only thing it really does is protect you. It protects you from your charmies getting charmied. So anytime you use this on any of the actual effects, like, they always have a way to extend. So it's very mid right now. I hate saying that about Ash. Ash is a crazy card, but it feels very mid in this format. And I think I'd rather have more drawing power. So I might change that out. Another thing, guys, if you're playing against Mitsu, fun fact, always ask the Saji. All right, let them resolve Habakiri, let them do their prayers. Ash Saji all day. Ash and Saji stops a lot of the crap. And then 3 Imperm. Imperm is God card. I mean, I can't tell you how many times, like, sometimes I would only have this card in my hand, and I just hold it, and then I just, like, hit their Wave King or Detonator or something annoying, and then I just continue to combo. So, like, Imperm's crazy. It's a great board breaker. It's a great stopper. Like, it's an awesome card. So, Imperm always. All right. Extra deck. So, first up for the XYZs, we got the Typhon. Saved a lot of games. Caesar, craziest card in the game. Having Caesar on field is just so freaking awesome. I love Caesar so much. 1 Chaos Angel. She won me a couple games. I wouldn't change these 3. I think they're awesome. For the fusions, Necroquip, Il Silva, Risalago, Saint Azamina, and the GOAT Desiree. All right, so these were all good. I wouldn't change anything about this. Obviously, Omnigate, Risalago is crazy. Saint Azamina is even crazier. And then Azamina having a board break like that just reduces your opponent's attack is awesome. So this card is just phenomenal. I didn't really make Desiree that much until I was going for OTK. So Desiree is really only for OTKing in this deck. 1 SP, 1 Moon, 2 Requiem, 1 Sequence, 1 Agmunde. So Agmunde for the OTK line, 1 Sequence, the 2 Requiem always comes up, never change that. I think this is pretty standard. I think I found a pretty standard list for this build. I wouldn't change anything about it. I love everything that I have in here. And then for the side deck, the Trinity crossout called by talents. So part of my siding pattern, I'd side out the 3 Lubellion and the Branded Regain, and then I'd put in, we'll just go ahead and skip to it, the 3 Fualos, and then a talents for going second to like some of the like mid boards, like Mitsurugi or something. I wanted more going first chords, so I put in 3 strikes. So these would be my 6 going first cards. And then obviously the 3 Fua, like I said. And then for the Malice 8, 3 Chaos Hunter and 3 Lancia. Overall, it worked really well. I think I should have made the Fuas. And then maybe just done more going first cards. I don't know. Maybe doing more hand traps. I think my hand trap lineup was really good. I think it was really solid. I don't think I would have changed it at all. So I think the only thing I'd really want to do is probably put in more going first cards. But that's my deck profile. Let me know what you guys think in the comments and what you would change, what you think is best in the meta right now, and let's get it.
All right, guys, so that was my Azamina Bystial Fiendsmith deck profile. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you guys would make changes to, what your comments, concerns, what you're seeing in the meta, you know, what you guys think would be better options. Just let me hear your opinions. You know, this is how we grow together as a community. We keep sharing opinions and going over what we think best tech options are. You know, we keep building it. And whatever you do, do not buy somebody's spreadsheet, all right? I will be happy to go over combos with you guys later on. If you guys want me to do some combos with you, let's go ahead and get on into it. All right, let's get on into it. I'll show you guys some crazy combos. All right, especially when it comes to Azamina line. I don't think anybody can out Fiendsmith or Azamina me. That may be a biased opinion, but I don't think anybody could beat me with that engine because I just know it so well. That's all I've played since it's come out. So, but I'm gonna have quite a few deck profiles on the way. I still owe you guys my Edison Gladiator Beast deck list. I know, I'm sorry, I'm been slacking. But I will get that deck profile out to you. My deck's always been ready. It's always been max rarity class. I got that for you. I'll be going over quite a few options. I found some really cool stuff out there. And I can't wait to do more deck profiles, guys. So let me know if there's a deck you guys are interested in, you guys want to see. I've definitely experimented with some Azamina Mitsu variants as well. Mitsu and also Mitsu and Snake Eyes. Pretty crazy stuff, but it's all cool. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you guys want to see anything. Until then, stay swole. Get your lift on, go hit a walk. If you're watching this, I hope you're walking on the treadmill or doing some kind of fitness, get right. Because, you can get right with the mind, but you got to get right with the body too, all right? Mind and body, baby, all day. So, we out.